It's arm day at the appropriately named Top Guns. Let me show you what I did. So in my pursuit of 20-inch arms, this is the workout I've been doing for the past 3 weeks now. I'll probably switch it up here in a week or so, but I've been absolutely loving the results I'm getting from this workout on its own so far. Now I want you to do this whole workout, and I have a test for you at the end of this video I'm going to show you to see if you really got a good bicep pump. I want you to do it when you're done. Let's stop all that talking and get right to this hardcore workout. So during this workout and most of my arm workouts in the past, I like to use supersets. What that means is I'm just going from bicep to tricep, back and forth, just keeping some blood in my arms, keeping them nice and pumped, and also just keeping my elbows feeling nice and loose, getting a lot of blood in there as well. So let's get into our warm-up sets. For biceps, you're just going to start with cable curl. You're just trying to come up on these and squeeze that arm as hard as you can before letting it down under control. Then we're just going to walk over to the strap push down for triceps. Now, if you don't have these straps at your gym, just feel free to use ropes or any other attachment that really lets you push your hands down into your side hard. Again, same concept as we did on that bicep curl where we're trying to just push down and squeeze that tricep hard, trying to force a lot of blood in here. The weight is light, so again, everything is under control, just trying to get the feel for the exercise before we start cranking that weight up on the next set of both of these. All right, now things are getting real. We hit our top set and our double drop set here. So on the top set, I've worked my way up to the heaviest weight I can handle for 10 reps. That means everything's under control, everything's getting squeezed. And I'm really trying to milk these 10 reps because next week I'm either doing more weight or more reps. Then I'm gonna set this weight down and drop that weight 20%, pick that bar up and do another 10. After that 10, I'm gonna drop it again and do another 10 reps with even lighter weight. All total, this will be 30 reps by the end of this entire set. All right, now same process on that strap push down. I've worked my way up to a good hard set of 10, just trying to really milk that weight in those reps, squeezing hard, getting a good stretch on those triceps, and then driving it down. Again, with a goal in mind next week to be doing more reps for that same weight or more weight for those same reps I did this week. Just trying to improve every week. Again, dropping that weight 20%, hitting 10 more, dropping another 20%, hit another 10, burning those triceps out. All right, now we're going to move over to our quote-unquote mass builders or hypertrophy, rep range, exercises, whatever you want to call these. We're going to kick off this circuit with good old bar curls. So on this warm-up set, all we want to do is just come up and squeeze hard, let it down under control, just trying to get that motion down. For triceps, we're going to work the seated dip machine. Same concept, let those elbows come up as high as they can for a good stretch, and then driving down, trying to keep my elbows tucked close and behind my body as I come up. This first set on both of these is just a warm-up, so we're not trying to go crazy on the weight here. We're just trying to get this pattern of movement down on both these exercises. After a few warm-up sets of both, now it's time to get real and put some good weight on there for 8 to 10 reps, or what I call the bodybuilder rep range. Try to find a weight that is taking you as close to failure as you can get with good form and go to town. Same thing on the seated dip. Try to find a good heavy weight for 8 to 12 reps that takes you to failure. Work it hard. back offset on both of these, all we were doing is reducing the weight by about 20 to 30% and doing 8 to 10 reps, or matching the reps you did on your top set with just super strict form. Same thing on your seated dip. Drop that weight 20 to 30%, and let's match those reps in your top set with strict form. Next, we're going to move into our second hypertrophy or bodybuilding exercises here with seated bicep curl, followed by lying dumbbell tricep extensions or skull crushers. And we're just going to apply the same sequence we did on those last two exercises, where we do a warm-up set to get the feel for the exercise, followed by a top set with good weight for 8 to 12 reps, taking them to failure, and then follow that by a back off set where you're just cutting that weight by 20 to 30% and doing super strict form. Now, on these skull crushers, I really want you to focus on trying to bring those dumbbells, act like you're trying to touch your shoulders with them. That's going to put your triceps at a maximum stretch and give you the most out of this exercise. Now we've moved into the top set of my bicep curls. And notice on these curls, while the weight is heavy, I'm not doing a lot of swinging. I'm keeping everything isolated on those biceps, making only the biceps control the weight, nothing else. Warm-ups and top sets are done. Now let's roll into those back off sets and keep things strict here. Now remember, on these back off sets, not only are we trying to go lighter and stricter on the weight, we're also trying to match the reps we did on those top sets. Now we come to the finishing exercise for the bicep and triceps. So what both of these exercises are, is going to put those muscles in a stretch position, but also allow you to pump a lot of blood in there to let you leave that gym with a mega pump. So the principle or technique we're going to be applying here is called rest pause, meaning I'm going to do 10 to 15 reps with this exercise, step back, rest about 10 to 15 seconds, step forward, do another 10 to 12 or how many I can get, step back, rest 10 to 15 seconds, then just repeat that 2 more times for a total of 4 mini sets. I think when it's all said and done, I did 12, 10, 8, and 6 reps. Now we're gonna apply the same principle to this overhead tricep extension. I think my rep scheme here, I did 15, 12, 10, and then maybe 8 or 9 at the end. So again, these rest pause exercises or sequences are meant to just flush a lot of blood in that muscle, but also put that muscle in a stretch where it's got room to expand and grow. All right, your arms should be absolutely smoked now. So I promised you a test at the beginning. Here's the test. I want you to take your bicep, try to pose it up like you're trying to make a muscle, but I also want you to try to touch your shoulder. If you have such a good pump that you can barely touch that shoulder, or not touch it at all, that's how you know you got a good pump. If you can still come down and squeeze that bicep and touch your shoulder, you didn't work it hard enough. All joking aside, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that workout. It's been one of my favorites for the past 3 weeks now. Like I said, I really feel like it gets a lot of blood in your arms, keeps the pump going. Like I said, you're supersetting back and forth between exercises, so the blood should just fill out your biceps and triceps and give an amazing pump. You should still also have a few exercises in this workout where you're trying to get stronger every week, like your barbell curl or your dumbbell skull crushers, whatever it may be, that you're trying to improve on with your strength every week. But if you like the video, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I know everybody asks for you to do that, but I'm really trying to grow this channel. So hit that subscribe button for me. Leave comments, share it with people you think may be interested, and let's see if we can get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. Until next time, stay swole, everybody.